No, it's exciting for sure, especially to be back here and in Penticton and do this Young Stars tournament and kind of get your feet wet going into camp and starts with rookie camp and make an impression here. So it's really exciting for sure.
How was the offseason in terms of productivity, just sort of getting the work in and also probably enjoying yourself a little bit too?
Yeah, it was really good. Short but sweet. I think it was good. I think a lot of focus on getting better, getting stronger, getting faster, and I think that's pretty cliche, but that's what you focus on every summer. So I think things went well. I spent some time back home in Saskatoon, spent some time in Calgary, so I think I put in the work and I'm ready to go for camp.
How much confidence do you take out of the end of last season for you?
I think lots. I think we all know that I didn't have the great start that I wanted with my ankle and breaking that right out of camp and kind of being slow out of the gate and kind of playing from behind the 8 ball. So I think I have a lot of confidence in how I finished, just developing my game and taking things to the next level, and then honestly just getting the summer to have a couple weeks to reset my body and kind of get back into good game shape and feel good and get stronger and just kind of reset everything to how it's supposed to be. You do some physio on my ankle and my hips and whatnot and get all straightened out. So I feel really good coming into camp.
What did you take out of last year then in terms of mental toughness or adversity for yourself?
Yeah, I think that's everything for me. I think what I went through last year, some ups and downs, first year pro, starting 10 weeks behind and kind of you see your summer training kind of slip away when you get an injury right at the start of training camp and you lose a bit of a step. So I think just the adversity and the mental toughness to battle back and find my game again and kind of help the team push towards a playoff run at the end of the year in the American League.
When did you kind of feel, you said you started from behind and obviously you work your way back through it and trying to find your footing, but when did you feel it, at the pro level that it started to feel like comfortable, or at least, that it was in your spot?
Yeah, I think honestly it took me to almost after Christmas. I didn't really start playing end of November, started December, so I think to get a few games in, then a couple days at Christmas to reset, and then to come back and kind of get into things, and I started to feel a lot better, especially down the stretch and into the playoffs, playing my game, getting my feet moving, and kind of feeling like myself again. So I think that gave me a lot of confidence just going into the summer and getting back to work, and like I said, getting things ready for this camp.
What about the playoff experience? Obviously, you guys had some success there, and to be able to kind of take it deep in there and really experience that, playoff in the pros like that.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I think there's so much you can take from something like that. I think we played 12 or 15 playoff games all the way into the Western Conference Final of Game 6, and didn't get the result we wanted, but I think just so much stuff to learn from that. That's the highest level of the game you can take it in that league and into the Western Conference Final, and I think when the game takes it to that level and that level of compete and everyone's kind of going 110%, no one wants to lose a game. So I think that's where you learn the most and high stakes situations. So I think there's a lot to take from that.
There's the rookie camp experience obviously last year, but this is kind of a different opportunity with 3 other teams here. How much can it sort of benefit you and get you off on the right foot though for main camp?
Yeah, I think it's huge. We talked about it a little bit. It's almost an advantage for us young guys. We get 3 games. We get back into our game habits. We get back into our game legs, feeling good, game shape. You know what? You work all summer, but once you get into that first game, it's always still a little bit of a challenge to find yourself and kind of get your feet wet again. So I think for us, it's going to be huge to get these 3 games under our belt and kind of feel good moving towards main camp.